All right, welcome guys. Today we're going to take a look at what's really famous over here in Bagan. We're going to take a look at a little lacquerware workshop and some of the finished product. This is a tradition that goes back to like the 11th or 12th century here in Bagan. So let's see what it looks like. So step one, they make these out of bamboo. And they cut the bamboo and then they make the shape. Step two, they apply this lacquer to it. So this is made out of some of the trees. So they apply this by hand and then they'll let it dry for about a week. And then they'll sand it down and polish it, and then they'll reapply another coat of this. And they do that up to 7 or 8 times. And when it dries, it needs to stay moist. There needs to be a lot of moisture in the air. So he's reapplying a second coat of the lacquer here. And after it dries, they'll sand it. And they'll apply like an ash to it or a charcoal from some of the trees, that like the teak wood. They could do any shape that they want. They'll use different woods in some of the bigger shapes. Here you can see she's making the shapes out of the bamboo. Now they get the bamboo and the teak wood and all of that, they get it from like the northern parts of Myanmar, but he splits it. It's real similar to basket weaving. So that's essentially what they're doing, is they're making a little basket. And that's the bamboo. Yeah, it's just a little tiny piece there. And then they also use in some horsehair. You can see here they have that. And she's just braiding it over, under, over, under. So he's going to tie the next piece in. So he'll eventually make it all the way flat on the bottom for like a little bowl. Looks like he has the small pieces that he's going to insert in there. So she got one piece of horsehair. She's going to do the same thing over, under, over, under. Wow, what a meticulous job that is. So after it's had the 7 coats of the lacquer, then they'll carve in the patterns. Now they can only do one color at a time. And most of the traditional lacquerware has 3 colors. They will put a gold in, but most of them are just 3 colors. Red, blue, and green are the colors mostly used. You see she's using purple here. And all of this is done by hand. So they can do lacquer on pretty much everything. Here she's putting it on this chair. Where you can see all the styling in it that she's done. This is real craftsmanship here. Now this originated in Bagan around like the 11th or 12th century. It's an art form that's kind of declining now. Not as many people are doing it. I think just because it takes so long. It takes like 6 months to a year to do some of these. And these are the raw materials that they use. And then the finished products. So there's a lot of work that goes into these. Some of the tools and everything. She's taking a little break here. So you can see a table that they've already finished. And then these have got the lacquer put on it that they're letting it dry. And then here's some of the finished products. And here's their little tools that they use. Just fine little needle point things. And another drying room back there. These are also a common one that they use, or they make. These are like the petitions for in the home. Well, you can see just how much work went into that. I mean, these are elephants and people. Oh, just amazing. And here's some that they've just finished polishing. Can you speak any English? No, no. Very good. You can smell that lacquer that they're putting on. Kind of smells like fresh paint, but just a little bit different than like a fresh paint smell. Polishing.
Yes.
The lacquer.
Lacquer. What is it?
And polish.
Yes.
And then dry. Dry 1 week.
1 week.
7 days to dry.
About what? Wait.
How many times put on the lacquer? 7 times?
No.
7 times?
Yeah. Outside. Yeah.
Outside. So down here is the drying area. Okay, so they're gonna let us go down here and look at this. So this is where they dry. Oh, and it's really, really humid down here. Oh, this is cool. So they keep it dark. They turn the lights on for us. And these are what is drying down here. And it feels like a sauna in here. So this is part of the process. So these are lids that they've already carved in there. Oh yeah, this is nice. And some more of the lids here. So this is the whole workshop where they sit. So it's covered, they have some little fans, but it's still kind of stuffy hot in here, and they just sit here all day and do this. So we've seen how it's made. Now this is how the final product is. It looks like cups, serving trays, rice bowls, small little containers for like the betel nuts. Those seem to be the most popular. But they do have some big, huge. Just look at that right there. I mean, how many thousands of hours went into carving all of this? I don't even know what the price is, but they have 4 little containers around it. These are the little containers that they put rice in. And then the small little boxes here. So you can see here, they put in something inside of it. And they have the lid with the pattern work in it. So that's $75 or something. So they have prices in dollars on them, it looks like. So this is like $18 for this one, and $18 for these little cups. I think that's about like 20,000 jog in the local currency. 20 or 30,000. It made an elephant. So the gold leaf is quite a bit more expensive. That's not a traditional color. But there is a style where they do it with the gold. You can see some more of the petitions. So they have the 3 types of lacquerware that you'll find here in Myanmar. The Teo Pan Yun, which is like a relief. The incised is the Ka Niet Yun. And then they do the Shua Joa Yun that uses the real gold leaf, like on that elephant. So here's like the relief. Oh, check this out. Oh, that is fantastic. That's more of the relief there, the Tao Yo Pan Yun. And then this has got that gold leaf in it. Wow. And then look at that. That's got to be their pride and joy right there, something like that. So this petition right here has 5 panels, and it's $3,500 for this right here. Just to give an idea of the pricing of those. Last little look here. There's just so much to see. Could spend hours and hours in here shopping and look at this. And then these are like the bracelets. So the bracelets are like $20 with that lacquer. They have a chest set. They have ashtrays. See if there's a price on the ashtray. $8 for the ashtray. And they said that they'll take Thai baht, US dollars, the Malaysian jag, they'll take pretty much anything. So I think I'm gonna get one of these small ones here for $5. Nice little souvenir. All right, that's gonna finish up our little video in there in that lacquerware workshop. Now there's quite a few of them around, so you can see them here in the New Bagan city. There's kind of like a New Bagan and an old Bagan. So New Bagan is where all the hotels and stuff are at. Now you can also buy these from all the people at the like the temples and stuff like that. But with that, you don't get a guarantee as far as them being like made out of like the bamboo. I guess from what I was told, some of them they just jam in like paper and then they kind of lacquer over the top of it, so they fall apart after a little while. So anyway, we got to see how they were made here, which was quite cool. If you liked the video, smash like, subscribe, share, and all of that. And leave me a comment, tell me what you think. And until next time, from in Bagan, life is a journey. Enjoy.